everybody, welcome back to my modern homestead. For those of you who are new here, my name is Janet, and today we are going to try working on some chicken bacon spaghetti. Now, I saw somebody that had some for sale the other day, and I said, oh my goodness, that sounds like something I need in my life. So I went on a search for a couple of different recipes, and I just kind of made up my own, but that's just me. I can't leave a recipe alone. I have to play with it. So we're going to see what happens tonight. Right now I've got some chicken on the stove. That's just 2 of our chicken breasts. I just realized I'm covering up the mic. I'm sorry. And in there I just put some chicken broth seasoning and a little bit of salt, a little bit of seasoning salt, some garlic powder, and a little bit of cayenne, just for, I don't want it hot, but just for a little extra flavor. And here I have my pan getting ready to cook some bacon strips. We need to cook the bacon and get it crumbly. I'm getting the chicken cooked. When it starts boiling, I'll boil it for about 10 to 15 minutes, just until it's done. I don't want it to get tough. So right now, I'm going to head out to the freezer and grab some peppers and onions that I chopped up. If you've been following along, you've seen me do those. So let's go get those, and then we'll get everything put together. There we go. We have our onions. We have bell peppers and 2 cloves of garlic. All of this is already chopped, but I might try to chop it up a little bit thinner. And then some broccoli to go alongside with it. I'm not ready for the broccoli, so I'm going to put it in the freezer for right now. I bet that was a little bit confusing. I took it out of one freezer and put it into another freezer. I have freezers outside in my garage. I needed to bring that in so it's handy when we're ready. This is just about to boil. And one quick note in case I forget in a minute, when this chicken's done, we're not going to discard this water. We're going to use it to cook the spaghetti noodles. So if you do this, don't get rid of that water. Okay, the bacon is cooking. We're still working on the chicken. Now for the bacon, you can use whatever amount you like. I wrote the recipe for 12 slices. If you only want half of that, that's fine too. Just whatever tickles your fancy. That'll be just fine. Bacon is almost done. We want it good and crisp. Okay, while all of that's cooking, I'm going ahead and getting some of our other ingredients ready. There's my milk. I didn't have milk, so you had to use some half and half and some cream. It's just a total of 8 ounces. Then I'm going to use cream of mushroom soup. Here I have my onions and my peppers, so I'm going to go ahead and get those cut up. Okay, let's take the breast out. And remember, do not discard the water. Okay, there we go. Gonna give the bacon just a few more minutes. I ended up with 10 slices. But to our water, we want to add 1 pound of spaghetti noodles. It is still boiling. To do that, I break it into thirds. Or halves. I didn't do such a hot job. And we'll let this boil for about 7 minutes. Chicken's up, noodles are in. So let's take up the bacon. Okay guys, I drained some of my bacon grease. I'm going to take these vegetables and we're going to saute them in just a touch of the bacon grease. I'm going to hold off on the garlic till these onions and peppers are almost done. Spaghetti's got just a few more seconds. I'm going to cook this liquid out and then I'll add the garlic in. That's the timer for the noodles. Now these noodles aren't completely done, they're just cooked al dente. But one little secret, I'm not going to completely discard the liquid. This liquid can be used for soups. So I'm just going to drain the noodles into a bowl. Oh, I didn't know I kept that recording. The noodles are drained. There's just a little bit of liquid in there. It's perfectly fine. We're going to leave it, keep working on this, and we'll be right back. Let's don't waste any time. Let's crumble up the bacon. When it's good and crisp, it will just crumble right up. That one piece didn't get quite crisp enough, but it's okay. Ooh, I smell these onions and peppers. The liquid has cooked out. Oh, perfect. These are beautiful. Let's get the garlic in. Once you add the garlic, it will only cook for just a few seconds. Sorry, I know that was noisy. Okay, let's get this off the eye. Get that. Turn the eye off. And I like to leave my pot holder there so nobody touches that hot handle. Let's get this put together. Okay, y'all, before we put this together, we've got to get this chicken shredded up. You can do this with a fork, your hands, whatever you want to do. I don't like washing dishes, so I just use my hands. It's very quick, very easy. It's perfect. We didn't overcook it. If you overcook it, it gets tough and it doesn't come apart as easily. So let's just get this done and we'll be ready to put the spaghetti together. Okay, our chicken is all shredded up. Okay, here are our spaghetti noodles. I'm going to add in the chicken, the bacon, our soup, here is our milk. Should be milk and cream, but it's half and half in cream. Just a touch. Let's put in just a little sour cream. This is about 1/3 cup scoop. Pour off that liquid. Wasn't full. There we go. And our onions and peppers. Alrighty. Let's give it all a good stir. And I'm not recording. Y'all, thought I was recording. I took half of the spaghetti mixture that was in our pot that we just mixed up. I put it in the pan and I put in Fiesta blend cheese on top of that. I didn't measure, just whatever looks good. And then we're going to add Parmesan cheese to this. I'm not measuring, but I have measurements in the recipe if you would like something to give you a guideline. Now, we're going to continue and add another layer of the spaghetti, another layer of the cheeses, and it will be ready for the oven. Do a layer of shredded cheese. I just dropped cheese on the dog and he jumped. Right, top it off with some Parmesan cheese. We are ready for the oven. The only thing I will do is cover this with some foil so that it doesn't dry out. I'm going to clean this handle off because I don't want that to bake on. Alright. Look, goats are like mushrooms. If you shoot a duck, I'm scared of toasters. It's a quote.
I didn't hear that quote.
It's not a real one. Here we go. Let's get it in the oven. We're going to cook it for 20 minutes at 350 degrees and then take the foil off and bake it for another 10 minutes. All right, y'all, we have a few more minutes on the spaghetti. Now, I don't like to waste bread. I actually like the way this tastes, so we are using leftover hamburger buns to do some garlic bread. My husband is a big bread eater, so I'll add a few pieces for him. Make sure he has plenty. And this will make a great meal. This is a great way to use these end pieces, the heel pieces. What do y'all call them? Let me know below. And if you've ever made spaghetti like this with the chicken and bacon, what do you put in yours that I haven't put in mine? I'd like to know. Y'all comment below and tell me. So let's just get butter on here. I keep my butter on the counter, one stick at a time, because it will be just fine. We don't leave it long enough for it to go bad. And it keeps it nice and soft. And you can spread it. So once you have it nice and buttered, you can leave it like this, or my family likes it with garlic salt. My family likes it heavy. I don't like it to be heavy on the garlic. So there we go. Let's get it all buttered. We'll be right back. Let's get the broccoli going. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 5.5 minutes. While we're waiting, I just wanted to show you, I have already cleaned up the dishes. I need to dump the drain piece there. But there's what we did not put in the dishwasher. This I'm letting cool off. And when it's cool, I will put it in the freezer. It's a nice soup base. There's our stove. Remember, I keep my wet rag. Ooh, it got dark. The sun went behind a cloud. I keep a wet rag there to keep everything wiped up. These are here for the spaghetti when it comes out. And we're all done. Another little tidbit. I keep a bag in the refrigerator for open bacon so that it's not touching anything and getting yucky. And I do keep reusing it. All right, y'all, we have a few more minutes on the spaghetti. Now, I don't like to waste bread. And I actually like the way this tastes. So we are using leftover hamburger buns to do some garlic bread. My husband is a big bread eater, so I'll add a few pieces for him. Make sure he has plenty. And this will make a great meal. This is a great way to use these end pieces, the heel pieces. What do y'all call them? Let me know below. And if you've ever made spaghetti like this with the chicken and bacon, what do you put in yours that I haven't put in mine? I'd like to know. Y'all comment below and tell me. So let's just get butter on here. I keep my butter on the counter, one stick at a time, because it will be just fine. We don't leave it long enough for it to go bad. And it keeps it nice and soft. And you can spread it. So once you have it nice and buttered, you can leave it like this, or my family likes it with garlic salt. My family likes it heavy. I don't like it to be heavy on the garlic. So there we go. Let's get it all buttered. We'll be right back. Let's get the broccoli going. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 5.5 minutes. All right, as you can see right there, I just took the foil off of the spaghetti and set the timer again for 10 minutes. And I'm going to slide this in to the oven when the timer gets to about 5 minutes. That'll be perfect for the toast. Our broccoli is out of the microwave. Let's get it into the bowl. Careful, it's hot. Dripping at the end. Okay, now there's liquid in there. I'm going to let this cool off and then drain the liquid off before I do anything to it. Okay, I have about 2 tablespoons of butter. Don't forget I have more, a whole nother bag I've got to put in here. And just sprinkle in some seasoning salt. And if you have a fresh lemon, that would be great, but I don't. So I'm just going to use some bottled lemon juice, just a little over the top. Give it a stir, and it's ready for our meal. Here we go, it's all done. The last of our broccoli's out. This time I just cut a corner off to drain it. It's much easier. Into our same bowl. Into the trash. A little more seasoning. Just a touch of lemon juice. And our side dish is ready. All we need now is the bread. our bread is done. Y'all ready to get this on a plate? Here we go. We're ready to eat. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You know I love it when you come and spend a few minutes with me. So until we meet again, may you be blessed. Love you guys.